falling into madness. Session 89, Into the Mist, Dragon Dreams and Collector Confrontation. Over the Goblin Kingdom of Dargoon, aboard an airship bound for seaside in the Mournlands, Ceios, the Elf Ranger, encountered a curious twist of fate with the wand of wild magic, which aged him by 15 years. Despite the wand's alluring power, Djura, aware of its unpredictable nature, hastily discarded it. On the airship's deck, Ceios engaged in a meticulous cleanup of the remnants of a defeated roc, a monstrous bird. Otis, Ceios' loyal flying wolf, contrasted this scene by indulging in the remains of the roc. The crew, consisting of Ceios, Aemaris the water genasi Paladin, and Djura, demonstrated exceptional teamwork as they tackled the ship's repairs. Despite their efforts, the airship bore signs of wear with minor leaks and gaps. Aemaris's venture into the engine room marked a tense moment as he encountered an unexpected split in the elemental within the engine. Speaking primordial, he learned that the newly formed elemental spawn wished to serve, leading to a significant adjustment in the ship's mechanics. The ship now would shed the metal wings that Griesbig attached and regain its vertical takeoff ability. Amidst their journey, the trio gathered around a sending stone to discuss their communication strategy with Surkill. The airship buzzed with anticipation as they debated the message's content. In a lighter moment, Scurvy, the grey-haired, eye-patched pirate, provided a humorous contrast with his jovial cooking and singing in the kitchen. The narrative took a comedic turn with Ceios and Otis struggling to maneuver a rowboat through the stairwell, followed by Aemaris with a massive metal wing, lightening the mood aboard the ship. Djura, in a solitary moment, contemplated the Arganessen's beam of light and communicated with her mystical doll. The doll's cryptic message hinted at dark forces, ancient prophecies, and a journey to a realm of hidden truths. It spoke of an unchained god and a confrontation with a liar on a throne, suggesting a looming battle of deceit and power. Djura then approached Ceios and Aemaris, offering them a ring found in the roc's remains, symbolizing the trust and bond within the crew. Above them, Djura's bat familiar kept watch, revealing the movement of void goblins in Rukhan Dral, an unsettling sight. As the airship continued its journey, Aemaris and Scurvy took the helm, lifting it from Skull Lake and marking a new chapter in their adventure. The landscape below, dotted with giant Dakani fortresses, was a reminder of the land's rich history and conflicts. During Djura's watch, she observed a ground battle between goblins and void-infused goblins, a chaotic and brutal skirmish. Meanwhile, in his deep sleep aboard the airship, Ceios, the Elf Ranger, found himself in a dreamlike state where reality seemed pliable and uncertain. There, he encountered Surkill. The dragon's ethereal presence altered the very air in Ceios' cabin, signaling a momentous encounter. Surkill, with a demeanor balancing might and gentleness, offered warnings and advice to Ceios. He spoke of the Mournlands, describing it as a mysterious and perilous territory where magic was fickle and could backfire unexpectedly. Certain areas in the Mournlands might nullify magical powers, and ancient spells lingered in the land, requiring caution and respect. The dragon delved deeper, emphasizing the psychological and emotional challenges posed by the Mournlands. He cautioned Ceios about the deep sorrow and grief permeating the land, remnants of its tragic past. Surkill advised guarding against the land's pervasive coldness and despair, which could weigh heavily on the mind and spirit. He also warned of natural dangers, including unpredictable weather and potential hazards from the local food and water. A personal moment arose when Ceios questioned Surkill about his royal lineage and why he had not been informed earlier. Surkill responded that his focus had been on the mission, and the timing hadn't been right to reveal such information. This left Ceios feeling that he should have had the opportunity to make that decision himself. Surkill shared critical information about the current state of Shan, revealing a brewing civil war between the lower city's inhabitants and the Silver Flame, complicated by an alliance with the Warforged. He mentioned a spreading fungus around all the seal sites, particularly prevalent in Shan. Regarding their mission, Surkill revealed his quest to find the Orrery of Voruum in Zendrik. He believed that this facility, combined with the completed eye, had the potential to remove their dragon marks, which could solve the issue of Ceios being a living phylactery. In a solemn moment, Surkill asked Ceios if he was prepared to face death should they fail to remove the dragon marks. This question weighed heavily on Ceios, reminding him of the gravity and potential sacrifices of their quest. Recalling a previous discussion with Aemaris, Ceios inquired about the possibility of traveling to Zoria. Surkill explained that reaching this realm would require converting their ship into a spelljammer or acquiring a spelljammer helm. They would have to navigate through the Great Gate leading out of their crystal sphere to the gate that imprisoned the Far Realm, a void reflection of the planet Eberron. Upon waking, Ceios shared his troubling dream with Aemaris and Djura. Their airship journey brought them to the Mournlands, where the atmosphere shifted dramatically. The temperature plummeted, and Djura shivered in her neon blue coat. Aemaris navigated through thick mist, which took on the forms of lost friends and allies, stirring poignant memories within the crew. During their airship journey, the adventurers encountered a massive construct known as a cadaver collector. This war-forged machine, resembling a giant spider with its many metal legs, suddenly activated its fire boosters and launched itself towards the airship, initiating a hostile encounter. Ceios, quick to react, fired arrows at the war-forged, discovering its vulnerability to magic attacks. His arrows, imbued with magical properties, found their mark, causing significant damage to the mechanical foe. Meanwhile, Djura, wielding her potent eldritch powers, targeted the head of the cadaver collector. With a powerful blast of eldritch energy, she successfully blew apart the head of the warforged as it rocketed towards them. The decapitation caused the collector's movements to become erratic and unfocused, hindering its ability to aim and attack. Aemaris, at the helm of the ship, showcased his piloting skills by maneuvering the airship evasively. He managed to keep the ship just ahead of the collector, dodging its unpredictable movements and buying time for his companions to launch their counterattacks. In a critical moment, Ceios fired another arrow, this time striking a vital component of the collector. The impact was devastating, blowing a massive chunk off the warforged, which crashed onto the deck of the ship. The remainder of the cadaver collector, now severely damaged, plummeted to the ground and exploded in a massive fireball upon impact with the town of Seaside below. Exploring the wreckage, they found items from fallen adventurers. Amidst their discoveries, a haunting melody filled the air, adding to the surreal atmosphere of their surroundings. The session concluded with a striking scene of a battlefield below, where corpses emitted a bright blue light before returning to darkness at the same time the melody stopped and then the screen went black.